Introduction to New Guest Folio in Soften PMS. Hello Soften PMS user, check out this video to learn about the new Guest Folio in Soften PMS. With this new Guest Folio, you are able to, first, void a payment transaction when your front officer did a mistake in Guest Folio. Second, generate receipt and invoices under different guest name. Third, apply prepayment in Guest Folio directly. Log in to Soften PMS. Select the correct property. Click on the Create Reservation button. Scenario: you have a walk-in guest, Melly, who check-in 2nd of March 2021 and check-out 4th of March 2021 for deluxe room type. Let's create a reservation for this guest. Select the guest check-in date on 2nd of March 2021 and the checkout date is on 4th of March 2021. Select the correct guest name, Melly. Select the room type, in this case, it is deluxe room. Select the room number. Insert the correct room charges, in this case, it will be Rm 100 per night. Click on the Add this room button. Once done, click on the Save Reservation button. This is the reservation that you have created. The yellow exclamation mark icon shows that the folio has a balance of Rm 200. Click on the folio icon to view the guest folio for this reservation. The total charges for the reservation is Rm 200. The payment is Rm 0, therefore the balance is Rm 200. You can see the security deposit in hand here if any. The room charges will be recorded in main folio under the Folio Transactions tab. The yellow exclamation marks icon shows that under the main folio there are charges that have not been paid yet. Click on the Add Payment button to add the payment to Melly's folio. You can insert the amount paid, in this case, it will be Rm 200. Select the correct payment method and payment account. Click on the Add Payment button. You have successfully added the payment to Melly's folio. The total payment has been updated to Rm 200. Hence, the current balance is Rm 0. The yellow exclamation marks icon disappeared as the folio's current balance is Rm 0.00. Click on the Security Deposit tab to record the security deposit upon receiving the refundable deposit from the guest. Click on the Collect Deposit button. You can insert the amount for the security deposit. Select the correct payment method and payment account. Once done, click on the Add Deposit button. You have successfully added the security deposit. There is a button to move, void and use to pay for the security deposit. The Move button is to move the security deposit to the sub-folio if needed. The Void button is to void the transaction when you wrongly enter the amount or select the wrong payment account. The Use to Pay button is when you want to offset the security deposit to miscellaneous charges if needed. The yellow exclamation mark icon shows that the security deposit is not refunded yet. Click on the Check-in button to check in the guest. Click on the Edit icon. Click on the Add Guest button and add Melly's name for Guest 1. Melly is traveling with her friend, Ken. Click on the Add More Guest button to add Ken details. If Ken is the existing hotel guest, you can search Ken name. You have successfully added Melly and Ken in guest details. Click on the Proceed to Check-in button. The reservation status has been updated to checked in. During the stay, they booked a spa session and it will be paid by Ken. Let's add the miscellaneous charges for the spa session. To add the spa charges, click on the Miscellaneous or Others button. Select the Spa and Massage. Select the correct item for spa. Insert the charge amount, in this case, it is Rm 100. Once done, click on the Add Charge button. You have successfully added the spa and massage charges. Let's say that you have inserted the wrong amount for the spa charges. Click on the reverse button to reverse the spa charges. You could insert the remark for the reverse transaction. Once done, click on the reverse transaction button. The spa and massage charges transaction has been reversed. Click on the miscellaneous or others button to re-add the spa and massage charges. Insert the correct item type. Then, insert the correct amount, in this case, it is RM80. Once done, click on the Add Charge button. You have successfully added the spa and massage charges with the correct amount. Click on the Add Payment button to add the payment to Melly's Folio. You can insert the payment amount and select the payment method and payment account. Once done, click on the Add Payment button. You have successfully added the payment to Melly's Folio. Let's say you selected the wrong payment account for RM80. The correct payment account should be cash instead. Click on the Void button to void the transaction if you have posted the payment to the wrong payment account or insert the wrong amount. You can insert the remark for the void transaction. Once done, click on the Void Transaction button. You have successfully voided the payment transaction of RM80. You could enable Show Reversed and Voided Transactions to view the voided and reversed transactions. You could view the reverse spa charges and voided payment that you have done earlier. Note: not everyone can void a payment transaction. Only those with void transaction access would be able to do so. Get your supervisor to grant you the access. Next, click on the Add Payment button to re-add the payment with correct payment account for RM80 received from your guest. You can insert the amount paid. Select the correct payment method and payment account. Once done, click on the Add Payment button. You have successfully added the payment to Melly's Folio with the correct payment account. Ken has requested to separate the spa charges from room charges. Click on the plus Add Subfolio button. You have successfully added the subfolio for this reservation. Go back to the main folio to move the spa charges and payment to subfolio. Click on the Move button to move the spa charges. Tick on Move to Folio P2103020202 to 000031, F01. Click on the Move Transaction button. You can repeat the same step to move the payment for spa. Click on Subfolio 01. You have successfully moved the spa charges and payment to the subfolio. Let's proceed to generate the receipt for the main folio. Click on the Generate Receipt button. You can tick the list of payment. Click on the Generate Receipt button. The receipt for main folio will be under Melly's name. Let's proceed to generate the receipt for the subfolio. Click on the Generate Receipt button. Select Ken name. You can tick the list of payment. Click on the Generate Receipt button. The receipt for subfolio will be under Ken's name. Upon checkout, remember to refund the security deposit in hand to guest by clicking on the Add Refund button. You can insert the refund amount and select the correct payment account. Click on the Add Refund button. Click on Checkout to check out the guest. Click on the Proceed to Checkout button. You have successfully checked out the guest. Click on the Generate Invoice button for main folio. The invoice for main folio will be under Melly's name. Let's generate the invoice for subfolio. Click on the Generate Invoice button for subfolio. Select Ken name. Click on the Generate Invoice button. The invoice for subfolio will be under Ken's name. Hope this video helps you to understand the new guest folio and its new features brought to you by Soften.
Hello, thanks for watching this video. This is Jason from Soften. I'm the CEO of Soften. And at Soften, my job is to make sure that the company delivers value to our customers and hotels, and also it's my job to make sure the team is motivated and also have fun doing their job. Thanks for watching this. Thank you.